However, you wear the belt of a protege, and you must release it before we continue. So I call forward
Mylisant, when I gave you that belt, I expected you to be wearing it for a very, very short time, probably actually about this amount of time. Because I felt you already were my peer. It was a pleasure to have you as a protege. It was a joy to have you as a friend. I would take the belt back now. And at least we will continue to have the joy of a friendship.
It took me a long time to find a peer I wanted and that clicked with, and I wanted to be my peer. I'm so grateful to you for that. Thank you.
Your Majesty, with a joyous heart, I would accept it. What could I say of Mylisant that would pertain to being knightly? I could speak of loyalty, following a king to 3 foreign wars in 4 months. I could speak that. I could speak but her voice firm. I could speak of many things. I will speak of Mylisant's endurance. I have seen her bear things that would crush normal men. I have take that hardship and allow it to be the forge with which to harden yourself and make yourself better. That is beyond what we require. Your Majesty, long has she been my peer. And I envy her strength. And I envy the fact that she will so grace her order. It is truly humbling. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel who will speak for this woman?
I, Mistress Mirabelle Belcher, have that honor. Many of you know that this fall in Morocco, I broke my ankle. This lady got me home safely, and that's service for which I can never repay her. But I'm here today to talk about Mylisant's contribution to the arts. Like me, Mylisant is primarily a textile artisan and a glass artisan. And that's how we first became friends. She tells me 13 years ago. To tell you about the things she brings to the art, I would tell you about the time she burned a hole in my carpet while we were making these. Or the time we experimented with a new and ultimately fairly ugly kind of dyeing, and then festooned all of the results across her backyard. Or the time when she looked me straight in the eye and said, Mirabelle, you've wanted to own a spinning wheel for 20 years. Buy one. And in Marrakesh, while I was sitting in the hotel feeling sorry for myself, Mylisant returned from the city tour with an antique cane for me. And showed me the presents that I bought for her but had not been able to pick out myself. She had gotten natural dyes. And she said, let's use these together soon. And in that instant, she turned my pity party into excitement over new art, new things to do. If I'm going to be a gimp for the next 3 months, at least I'll do it in style. And soon we'll be doing more dyeing together. While these are my stories of Mylisant, I'm not the only person who has stories like these. For Mylisant, art is something to do to bring people together. She makes it accessible and fun, something for everybody, from newbies to jaded old laurels like me. It can be easy to become a stuffy old artist doing the same thing over and over and over again, but not when you're around. She keeps it real, she keeps it immediate, she keeps it fresh and fun. This is a rare gift and something to be treasured. In her talents as an artisan and in her service to the arts, she is my peer.
Is there a member of the Order of the Rose who will speak for this woman?
I, Countess Svava Thorgir's daughter, am a lucky, lucky countess to claim that. As a lady of the Rose, I am duty-bound to talk about courtesy. With Mylisant, the biggest problem is where to begin. Our medieval world has moved into new avenues for communication. To keep these avenues functioning, we need calm, clever, and courteous people. Mylisant is one of our kingdom's gurus to complete this task beautifully. When the bits and details rung amok, I and many others have learned a magical phrase to bring the data back into order. Mylisant, please fix. And like a magic wand, the bits behave. Courtesy is something Mylisant has in abundance, and it is my honor and privilege to recommend her to you.
Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican who will speak for this woman?
Your Majesty, I am Anastasia, and though I am but a humble servant in your kitchens, I would beg to speak this day. So, no kidding, there we were, on a field at the Great Northeastern War, and it had been raining. Some of you may have experienced this. And it was a little muddy in the field. Some of you may have experienced that. And I'm really sorry about that. And Master Nikolai, who is not here, tells us the story of this young woman that none of us had ever seen before, who came skipping up to him in the mud and said, "Hi, I'm Jennifer, can I help?" And we went, "Okay." Go over there and help get cars out of the mud. And she did. And she came back. And she came back again. And within a very short period of time, she was indispensable. This order bears a token that not many of us think about. It is a mother bird tearing her chest open to make sure that her chicks survive. And she doesn't do it. The bird does not do it out of duty. The bird does not do it because she thinks it's the thing she's supposed to do. It's not even an instinct. It's done out of love. I've been a peer a really long time now. And sometimes people ask me, how do I get to be a pelican? And the answer is that you do it joyfully. You do it with love. In all the women in all the world, think of a woman who should more bear inspires me to do ridiculous things because you think it will be fun. And oh my gosh, sometimes it's fun. And I'm utterly indebted to you for helping me all of these years maintain my joy and interest in the society. Because without you, it would not have happened. Thank you.